Good evening, everyone. Let's go. Game recorded long ago. Playing versus Jarduka. I am being mobbed by one person, which is very funny and weird, but that's fine. I like it. So I'm re-recording a very old game. I remember very specific thing from that game that was really cool. And I don't remember anything else. It is very late at night for me, and I see this video is almost 2 hours, so we are doing it very fast. I'm starting right now. I have really good hand. Hoax, aristocratic, two-fighter, vampire, saboteur, what not to like, why not start east? Whatever hand you have to ask yourself a question, why not start east? You can always start east. And I'm making it faster because we need to go fast, 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 fast. Okay. Really awesome and very synergistic hand of Hoax and Aristocratic that are both delaying and eating steaks and then fighter vampires. So I can lay down very traditional, very trail of Hoax, Aristocratic, vamp, and it almost guaranteed something matures. So that's why I started also in Athens. If I have like such a good delaying and synergistic things, also make it the most inconvenient for hunters. So if my trail is if my stuff is so good already, I don't have to care if I'm revealed. I just have to care that it is hard to reach. Yeah, and funnily enough, we have Jonathan Harker. So I am guaranteed to reveal. So I'm really happy because Athens is Barry and Clamorpharan. Makes sense. I think I was doing some experimental, very Western-oriented stuff against Geo, and he adapted. But yeah, if there is Jonathan Harker and he's revealing a 6-spot hideout, the best hideout you want to be revealed as Dracula is Athens. This is maybe Ireland, but at that point you paid health for that. And Athens is the same as Ireland in the sense that it is next to impossible to reach at that point, and you don't pay health. So yeah. Um, what do we have there? Is it surprising return? So this is funny. Geo got first. First got the you know what, by which I mean Geo got Harker and then got surprising return. But I mean day one, I see Harker, I ally Harker. I see Agatha, I ally Agatha. I see the third ally, I don't remember his name because he's the weakest one. I search with him because maybe it will unlock surprising return in the future. Hot take, I know, but this is how I go. Yeah, so Athens, hard to reach with the Hawks, I hope to mature. Valona, aristocratic, matures good, doesn't mature. Yeah, okay, it probably means that Hunters got delayed or ate a steak. So what do I put next? Next, I put Reckless Vampire, right? Or New Vampire, I don't remember at this point. Because it was far. I remember that. I put specifically New Vampire. Why New Vampire and not Reckless Vampire? Because my assumption is it is so faraway location that at one or at most two hunters will be able to move around there. And if hunters clear 55 from aristocratic, it either means that uh, the hunter is delayed and cannot easily in time reach new vampire, very possibly, and only one hunter can reach that, and maybe they don't have stake, maybe something, or they use up a stake on the aristocratic. So because of that, I don't plan to ambush because I want that vampire to survive. They just give me my 3 points on the mature and not risk fighting and not fight losing the vampire. Especially that hunters will see, oh, there's aristocratic vampires. This is something is very hunter-like thinking. Probably next encounter is not vampire because what if it matured and cleared it, right? And I'm like, no, 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 no. If vampire matures, it is success. So I don't really care. I have points, and this is really good. But if it doesn't mature, what then? I need a plan B, and I need a second vampire. But we'll see how it goes. And also, I think Saboteur, yeah, Saboteur there in Sofia, really prime spot. I may be thinking a lot of things at the same time. I rumored this location. Why? If it's so late, like second spot is already late, and Jonathan Hacker reveals Athens, so hunters know what is there, and it's not that extremely hard to reach. But, and it is a really big but, I can go back there. So hunters expect that this is a vampire, will use up a stake. My new vampire is this way protected. And then I lure a reckless vampire and I move back with second reckless vampire so the rumor will not be wasted. And that rumor plays a double role. First, as being a little bit of deception, in a sense, urgency that hunters have to go there to stop it. If they don't, that's awesome, but they have to go to stop it. They will stop it. Obviously, they will stop it. Uh, and they will spend resources if necessary. Maybe enough resources that my new vampire will be safer, so that rumor protects my new vampire, but I plan to go back there because I have a lot of fighter vampires in hand, namely two recklesses. So I want to stack them up on one location with a rumor, right? And I'm east, so I don't care that I will be revealed. My region will be revealed for few days already because it is at most 2v1, and I'm not that afraid of 2v1 so early. But also, hunters probably will be a little bit expanded by my trail. They used up a stake, so they don't have that item. Maybe they went to the new vampire. Maybe that new vampire wrecked them a little bit. So there's a lot of potential for that. Okay. I have to go to Sarajevo because first, maybe this is double purpose. If hunters have newspapers reports, they will start moving toward Athens probably, and I want to play a knight Dracula here in a sense. I want to be in a way. I want them to have hard time reaching me, and I obviously want to go back to Valona anyway, right? And if they don't and they start moving, I want to hide there and have double encounters to punish anyone moving toward here. So if I will do some extra juicy stuff to hunters, me going back to lairs will be safer. This is in a sense pre-preparation. That doesn't make sense, right? Preparation is very This is, but this is preparation. Like engineer Dracula going back to lairs and all of that is dangerous because hunters know your location. But if you weaken them ahead of a time, lots of stake discarded. Really good for me when I plan on a double vampire. But yeah, when hunters are already weakened, it means it is that much safer for you to go back to lairs. Wait, I have one reckless in hand? What happened there? I thought I have two reckless. Did I? Okay, it goes maybe too fast. Maybe I missed something I did myself. Um, did they put second reckless somewhere? No. What did they do? Okay, I think I was so focused. This was truly Vinal's monologue. You know what? That was Vinal's monologue, and I lost myself in that monologue that I don't really know what I did myself. 49 is Reckless Vampire now? That doesn't make sense. Futsakachi, what are you doing? Maybe it is. Wait a second. Trial hacker reviews. Okay, what will I do here? What did I do? Bodyguard. Bodyguard makes a lot of sense, yes. Um, what happens to my double fighter rumor plan? Hmm. Okay, we will see. We will see. I am certain that I did something very smart. And I will probably need to defend that stance here. But okay. Hunters know it's Athens, and because I placed rumor, they cannot just supply and be with peace. They have to move anyway, and that's the beauty of that, especially of the rumor on the second spot. And yeah, here is reckless. What happened? What did he do? But okay, I know I will know something. Oh, rifle, great, and extra potential damage, uh, and this is really excellent. Like this is why you need to. Oh, right, because this is another deception. If there's a rumor, and this is reckless, probably the next spot isn't new vampire, right? Yeah, this is actually very smart. I'm so selling I'm so telling hunters just after a rumor, it is not a new vampire because look, new vampire will kill my reckless, right? And new vampire can be cleared by my rumor. Okay, so yes, indeed this is very smart. Don't worry. Oh, and I have one reckless in hand. Huh, will I get another? Hmm, wait. But the time is not right. I'm not able to go to Valona. I'm not able to go back to Valona, right? Because it is not learning right now. I'm not able to move there. We'll figure it out together. Don't worry. So probably I'm going to 59, right? Because hey, path to the west is open. So yes, so this is, as you can see, this is a very smart and very deceptive Dracula gameplay because I myself don't know what I was doing back there. So yeah, if I'm confused, imagine Hunter's position. How they have to be confused, right? So this is prime Dracula gameplay. Obviously, Stewart doesn't want to fight me, and I have mesmerized. So if Stewart will punch, not too bad. I can bat away and still vampire stays in place. Or I can mesmerize. And remember, my hoax is about to mature. Okay, Dodge makes sense. My hoax is about to mature, and this is very important. This is hindsight 2025. So I'm finding I don't have that much to do, and a point and a bite. This is important. Every point matters. The more you play Fury of Dracula, you will learn every freaking point matters. This is at first when I was learning the game, like 1 point here and there, not that big of a deal. But bite, it is a dangerous thing. Basically, everyone knows that Mina is the biggest hunter, yada yada, easiest uh, like easiest to kill hunter. And right now, I turned Stewart into Mina, but without her super OP ability of hypnosis. So yeah, that is awesome. And especially on Stewart, dealing more damage, not that highly valuable because he heals fast, and getting bite, prime, prime thing. And the point, obviously, every point matters. A shame that the reckless didn't earn me a point, but not every reckless is a valuable asset to your collection. This is interesting that Van Helsing is trending with Stewart right now. I wonder what he's preparing for. Maybe is it only escape route? Maybe it is a heroic leap. At this point, staying in place and fighting, not that valuable. Like day fight will not punish Stewart too much. It will be at most 4 damage. Stewart can move away or just go to 55. I do risk a bit against, I don't know, heroic clip or plant ambush. I just want to, and if the new vamp matures, okay. Now, what do you pick? What do you pick? You can pass wild horses, extremely good. Darkness returns. Vampiric influence, ladies and gentlemen. Stewart is beaten. Stewart has 4 events. I made move Stewart away. And Stewart has renewed vigor. So I discard the renewed vigor, and I basically, and yet Stewart has escape route, and I move him away from 55. So if a Stewart rolls low on horses, my vampiric influence removed renewed vigor and earned me 7 points. That insane value. And I can move safely to 59. Okay, yes, it's dangerous. Yes, Stewart can horse on me. Godalming can fight me. But if they do that, I earn 7 points from aristocratic. They're not killing me. This is too early. Stewart is still wounded, and in damage, in both damage and bite. So, and I have a spy. Like if Godalming moves first, right? I attack with uh, I attack with the spy, and either Godalming has 1 less item and is much less prepared to fight me, or discards a ticket and decreases the odds of Stewart joining the fight. So yeah, I'm not afraid. Okay, we're talking here, so let's speed it up. Okay, he reminded me of his items. Stewart was also not top prepared for fight. Steak and dogs. How much Stewart can do against such a reckless hate with just a rifle, right? That's why if I have so much knowledge about hunters, basically even 1 hunter is enough at this point, I can safely go to 59 and not care that much. Now it is a geo move, and he has to decide what to do with Godalming. And he's railing, and I think this is correct. Stewart at his current state maybe not enough to clear the rest of the trail, but also he's not in a state to fight me. And okay, that was a little bit of a hype up. Uh, Stewart is horsing, and he's good to go. So, what other hunters do? It is still only 2v1 against actually okay, they are combat hunters, but they're fairly weak. The only combat event that Stewart has is escape route, which is not that much helping with the fight. He's beaten, and he has only rifle. So he is not really that combat top ready. Okay, but Mina is moving. So I have like 1, 2, 3 days of a 2v1. One. So Mina goes here. 1, 2, and from here she can move into this area. So I have 2 days of 2v1, 2 days of not being afraid and not being scared. Let's see what I will do. Stuart, he has a stake. What do you do against a rumored location that didn't ambush you, but on the other hand, you are beaten? Do you risk searching? uh, and even so, he will get delayed and will not be able to go to 46. So yeah, he used up a stake. And I put, oh, and I have second reckless. Okay, so, yes, okay, it all makes sense now. I loop around. So, yeah, okay, so this was actually really brilliant. This was actually really smart. That this is well played with Zakachak. I plan to go to the rumored lair, but not right now because it is a little bit too dense there. It is a little bit too locked. But I mean, yeah, not a big deal. Mm, he was getting delayed anyway when he was searching. And now the Grand Master plan, the new vampire. And this is like the way you use trail building to quote unquote communicate stuff to hunters and trigger some familiar things that they were taught, right? The reckless on a trail, the rumor before that. Let's see what happens actually. Because Stuart has escape route, right? And doesn't have a stake. Yeah, but maybe if he was expecting a vampire there, he would have moved Godalming instead. So escape route, really good event, will save Stuart from a really dangerous fight. No anti-fang weapon and a bite already, extremely scary. But yeah, he has no choice. And this is really funny because uh, that mature will not even clear that much. Yes, it's a shame of reckless, but you know what? That reckless is about to clear my valuable fresh trail. So yeah, I. But apart from that, a hide that is already spent and a Sophia with a saboteur. So really high value mature. And this is the value of some, how to say it, little bit tricky and trappy and abusing hunter thinking and the usual meta trade building. In theory, not much happened, but already Stuart this weekend, Hawks matured with devastating results of losing renewed vigor. I have 4 points, and you know what? I have still 3 hideouts on the trail, and pretty decent one for that. So yeah. And interestingly enough, Godalming just moves on me. I don't. I'm not sure why Godalming has both tickets. Maybe he has double white ones. Maybe he was checking if I backtracked. Uh, We had a lot of fun with Geo here. We were playing a lot back then. Wow, knife opener. I really respect that. This is really good opener versus reckless vampires. But also, I'm glad I know that he has a knife. A punch against claws, uh, very cool stuff. Especially that Godamik is sending on me, and this is an example of mm, Dracula not being afraid, and the knight Dracula in the sense that I want to fight with hunters if possible, but for little advantages. It's not like I'm killing Stewart or killing Godamik. But every point of damage, every bit of knowledge, every bite and point, it just added value. It adds up. Dodge against strength, understandable. What do I do? Ah, yeah. I hope that he will not knife, knowing that he's about to fight me, and knowing that he showed knife, so probably I will not fang. What will happen? Ah, no fanging. Okay, okay, that was good play. I mean, what much choice did he have? He just dodges now, right? So maybe that was unnecessary. But I think yeah, and a dodge. Yeah, probably strength. But I don't know. I don't know. It really depends on hunters. What I remember from that time was that uh, Geo was really adapting to my gameplay, and we were really going back and forth in combat, in searches, and like yeah, sometimes there were combos that was like countering every my move. Like similar heal, he got fight with Reckless taking only 2 damage and not giving any point, which is a really good result when in a fight against Reckless. Ah, and dealing 3 damage, right? So yeah, it was really good. Uh, John Stewart rolls horses. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. And rolls only 1. Finally. Finally. Thank you. Thank you. So I have another 1v1, and this is another as example of the Knight Dracula, and another example, at least I hope, of building advantage from intentional Dracula 1v1 fights. Because yeah, I went to the 6 with the intention, if Hunter goes on me, I'm happy. Obviously, my entire trail is short and revealed. Hunters know that I went 59 to 50, 53 and 6. There was no other way for me to go there. But yeah. Ooh, and Helsinki is horsing to me. Okay. So this is a real clock. This is real clock. Very soon, hunters will be able to reach me and crowd me. What is crucial is that hunters have extremely low odds of having renewed vigor. If not for that vampiric influence, I would have been so afraid of sudden multiple versus one combat because of extra reach of the renewed vigor. But right now, I'm Gucci. I'm thinking what can happen here. Mesmerize is really good, but I opened Mesmerize last time, so I hoped he'll punch. I hope he'll heavenly host. I hoped he will try something, but he just escaped for free. So okay. I was again hyping up the possibility of that awesome 1v1 fight and building incremental advantages. And yeah. Oh, and a stake. That makes sense. It is very real threat of me standing in place and using hide, feed, or dark call to punch through 1v1 combat with Godalming. So Godalming staked now that if that happens, he can deciding on how the day combat goes, he can move away, or he can heal, or he can supply, and then Steward freely can join. So this is a fairly good decision, but a lot of stakes were used. And you know what is 55? Already 4 stakes in a discard pile, if I noticed correctly. What happens now? The position I'm in is extremely dangerous against consecrated ground. If hunters have fully powered or almost fully powered consecrated ground, they can truly narrow my paths and force out fog out of me. But hunters most probably don't have second renewed vigor. If they do, well, sometimes you lose the game. If they have all the CG's consecrated grounds, but they still have a fog. Maybe they have forewarned, but yeah, maybe that's something that I was talking about in my recent video. If hunters have all the events, okay, you accept the loss, right? But in most of the games, hunters don't have all of the events. So I go to 49. This is interesting, a trade between Van Helsing and Jon Stewart. Van Helsing still beaten, still 1v1 combat is dangerous. Mina definitely has horse, and horse economy is good. Mina is going, and I have a mob. What will happen? And a mob. Okay. I thought I don't. And for ward on a mob. Okay. Okay. This is really big. Double big. No mob. So hunters are much safer. Oh my. Okay. Wait. What did I lose this game? What did happen? No. Okay. But on the other hand, for ward used on mob, it is a really big win for Dracula. Hunters lost for warned, hunters lost renewed vigor. I am so much safer for the rest of the game. Maybe hunters will never get second for warned or second renewed vigor. This is a very interesting discard from Lucky Find. I was playing against Stewart, being very weak, having only rifle, which is not really a big threat. Mina is also revealing rifles, so she has like horse rifle and one mysterious item. Not like a top danger probably. So if he discarded both knife and heavenly host, it means that he has in hand most probably either knife or heavenly host. Or bullets, right? Maybe that was bullets. No, I don't know. It was a punch. Okay. I got blasted. What can I say? What can I do? Little bit painful. Not as bad as you may think, because one heavenly host already discarded. I think I'm dead. I don't remember right now how exactly looks the discard pile, but it makes me feel that I'm strongly playing versus either knife or holy bullets. Interesting. So Mina has the worst her play is rifle, 2 damage, not a big deal. Seward cannot punch me. Whoa, what just happened? Can I kill him? Wow. Okay. Okay. He can knife here, right? Or heavenly host, or bullets. This is basically the only 3 items in my mind right now that Stuart can have. It was a knife. Okay, understandable. Ouch, a shame. Still worth a try, I think, because it was. Does he escape now? Yeah. Does he escape now? He does. That's. Wait, what? Why I misclick? That's a big. Okay. That was big. Wow. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, 2v1 combat and complete win for Dracula. Mina is weak, Stuart is dead, 8 points. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah. The important part is that actually Lucky Find helped in a way that the item deck is closer to be reshuffled, but is not reshuffled. So the horse, the heavenly hosts, the knives are still to be back. I have fighter vampire in hand. Yeah, okay, so and a lot like top-notch items, horse, two knives, two heavenly hosts in a discard. Top-notch, the S tier, the highest possible, the S plus tier, two events for Warned and Renewed Vigor Lost, and yeah, double rumored vampires are here, and Dracula on 11 health. Yeah. Gio won some games against me, definitely. And there were some games when I were feeling pretty well, and he was able to pull the W. So uh, it. Wow, Konami discarding a knife. That's curious. Um, so definitely, like this is the game that the game is flipped on its head. Usually, you know, it is the longer it goes, the more dire situation for Dracula, and then it's like, okay, how can you win? But this is the power of early game where Dracula is strong, and we went through three fights, 1v1, 1v1, and 2v1, and Godamik has horse? No, Helsingborg has a horse. Yeah, what I'm talking about. Sorry. Mm, yeah, a spy. Okay, yeah. So Mina will lose a rifle. Little bit of a shame that before the crew shuffle, but huh. Well, hunters will be completely out of strength because Godami cannot reach me without the horse. Seward has nothing. Mina will have only horse. So, well, yeah, and still Helsinki is too far. So the constant struggle. This is that's the thing that the constant struggle, the small, well, Death Seward wasn't small for hunters. It means that I can feed. Yeah, this is really cool. I can feed. I'm almost back at full health, and my trail is still valuable. It is still mm, bringing me value. It's not like hunters have nothing to worry about. The very double rumor of Alona. Oh right, I'm a little bit showing off here. Uh, because I was exactly tracking the item deck with my physical items, I knew what are the exact items that were left. And then, okay, maybe Holsink is carrying double bullets, but come on, is he after supplying and all of that? The fact that Kodamik discarded a knife, it means that he has some items that hunters value, so he has to have combination of items that have value for them. And applying logic and deduction, Isn't the Dracula like a blank logic? I was able to move the items around so that I know 100% with like 99, unless the knife discarded was a misclick. I right, because Helsing has a pistol, right? I don't want him to discard the pistol. I want Mina to discard the rifle. Something like that. So in short, I was able. Oh, Mina is discarding tickets. I mean, I wow. Okay, I completely respect that. If she discarded a rifle, that's what I was talking about. Hunters have no power then. The best they can do is 2v1 against what? Like this is not working. So Hunters lost a lot of tickets, and Geo still decided to reveal and lose tickets to keep the rifle. And it may be a good play already, quite counterintuitive. But if you don't pressure Dracula right here, right now, yeah, yeah, okay. So I know that Godalming has Heavenly Host, and if he will be not the one clearing the 53, I'm getting my health back to full. Which is a very comfortable knowledge after everything that happened here. Jonathan Harker not useful too much here, since my movement already. And yeah, obviously I'm moving to C because I take damage now, and most probably not Godalming is clearing 53. Most probably, right? Please. And I want to move to the sea sometime. And right now, hunters are still disorganized. And Adriatic is really good to see to land from, especially at the point when you're not afraid of CG because just a few moments ago, two heavenly hosts were discarded. So you can land Bari, why not? You can land uh, Venice because hunters are in disarray. Oh, double. This is curious. Why did he move there with Minato? That surprised me. Why did he move with Mina? Was he preparing for new vampire? That or like double night fight with Reckless? Mm. This is valid. I think that super but hmm, I don't know about that. I'm yeah, okay. And it's a soil. And soil, oh my, such a high value soil. I can throw a lot of stuff and get my bats. Such important bats, yes. And then I will still have health. Yeah, after all that, so this is really funny. After all that fighting, after all that struggle, I'm at full health and I even moved through C. So yeah, and it's Monday week 3. Usually Monday week 3 is the time when you are scared of your life as Dracula, when hunters are hunting and sniffing for you to kill you. But at this position, Mina without an item, a lot of top tier top tier events in a Discord. Seward resupplying. Godalming without the horse yet. Ah, okay. I try to be sneaky. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you look a little bit stupid here, but yeah, what can you do? Why did it? That was a weird plotting. Wait, he doesn't have a knife. Why don't I funk there? I should just funk, yes. This is stupid, what I'm doing. Why didn't I funk there? I don't know. There was probably some really smart reason. You know what? And this is the payoff of going to Adriatic Sea and landing immediately. Is that hunters are not, they don't have power. Even if they knew that I'm Venice, what can they do? Not really. They cannot do anything, and the map is open for me. Yeah, after all that happened, and it's not like Gio played badly, right? It's not like he's a noob that he's doing completely uh, unreasonable stuff. Like even in the 2v1, the fact that Stewart dodged where Mina uh, escaped. If I mesmerized Stewart, it was good for him that he had escape in hand after being mesmerized. Oh, moving there, interesting. A lot of hunter move. This is interesting. A lot of hunter movement toward the lair. Maybe delivering some stakes. Funnily enough, Godanik still carrying a dam. Wait, what? His fight? What is happening here? Why did he do this? Oh, he probably hits the circle, right? Is it the circle? Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, and this is, so he killed the Reckless, so it will not give me any points. Another hunter will just move there with a stake and just kill the new vampire. That is a very, that's a very cute way of dealing with this lair. That is a very efficient. If not for me having A points right now, uh, yeah, hunters are just still barely trying to get back into the game. Yeah, okay. And I just accelerate my, obviously my shuffleage. I want to have my fighter vampires back. I think so. New vampire, reckless vampire, and so all my fighter vampires are spent. The last one is Valona. So I want to get them as fast as possible back. Interesting move. To resupply in Athens. Okay, so you are 4 items. Ah, hunters are not using horses, so there is some white wonder. Interestingly enough, Helsing stayed in place. Maybe he'll just ticket and then join Mina with a ticket. That also makes sense. Yeah, that spy and hunter death really wrecked hunters. So everything is, to be honest, yeah, this is very tough game right now. Everything is in shambles. Tickets, items, events, even health of hunters, right? How do you even go back in a game like that? It's not like you can chase Dracula right now. Where do I go? Going Spain is the best, but also the most obvious. Yeah, placing some vamps here makes sense. Rumor on a bat to make sure that it will delay hunters. Yeah. Like hunters are almost thrown back to the week one when they need to set up everything. Okay, that new vampire is not doing that much. I'm just a little bit probably afraid of being killed in a fight. What if hunters didn't have time to get a stake? But yeah, that's not a big deal because new vampire is not getting points, also getting damage on Steward, not that value. So I just hope that we get maybe some extra from hunters being, I don't know, fighting or trying to be tricky. So yeah. So yeah, Gio doing what he can, and he can supply. Definitely, he can supply. Funnily enough, the event deck after all of that is still 40, has 49 events because that Hoax Mature reshuffled. Yeah, stake. The Hoax Mature reshuffled a bunch of Dracula events. Hunter were pressured to move. They lost a hunter, so they lost a really big bunch of uh, day actions. But okay, I hope I won that game, right? I remember there were few games that uh, I played versus Geo. I felt confident, and then I lost. We'll see. I mean, it is still really cool game of few things. And yeah, I'm clearing the lair with the mob just because when the deck reshuffles, I prefer to have mob because that's the time of the. Uh, this is the period where delaying encounters are not good enough because hunters are either not searching or just jumping you directly. So you want damage, damage, damage. Wait. So this is called Venice Munich, yeah. Olympic has 3 events. Okay, Seward has no events. Seward can go to the sea, actually, and land in Venice. This is very efficient, yeah. 2 events Helsinki. Wait, actually, Rufus Smith. This is good also. Yeah, scout. Genoa. So he knows my next step. Wait, hunters actually have quite a lot of events. 3, 6, 8 events. After all of that happened. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So godaming, notably, is healing instead of ticketing, which probably means something, right? Probably will start Hunter's horsing very, very soon. Okay, some trade. What is it? Excellent weather, maybe? Mina's still reviewing her rifle. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much if she's reviewing rifle or horse. I still know that she has both the items, but I think it was solely a time to, to reveal the horse anyway, because maybe she will supply rifle and discard rifle, but okay, I don't know. Okay, still, if I feel like really safe because forewarned was used, uh, renewed vigor was used, but what if hunters have CG forewarned renewed vigor anyway, right? Mm, I'm going to Paris. Yeah, it does make sense. I try to be, uh, I try not to lose by suddenly being searched and then CG then rushed by renewed vigor or stuff like that. Excellent weather. Yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah, this is really good spot. Catching up. So what does Stewart will reveal? This is important. Will he reveal the pistol maybe that he got from oh Misaki? Yeah, Milan, obviously. Good. This is wait. Didn't he know that that was for sure Milan? Maybe not. He did have scouts and some searches. And in the position of Dracula, I'm just counting when I have to move to a port city with a fog, to hide with a second fog, and oh, that's what I was talking about. He got a rifle and discarded the rifle. If he was showing a horse, I wouldn't know if he still has a rifle or not, but that's a minor thing at this point. Okay? Pistol. So there is right. After the trade, Helsing had only one item. So was he carrying alone bullets? Probably not. So most probably Seward has horse, pistol, bullets, and was going with a stake to kill the vamp. So like paying attention to the item deck, to hunter items, and applying some deduction, Watson, I can pass and build on that knowledge, and still I know, you know what? Stewart has only one weapon, only pistol, and he cannot stop my escape as bats. Very important. And if he has pistol with bullets, he is very dangerous, potentially, to deal the 5 damage, unless I were able to break or spy or mesmerize the pistol, right? But he has to. Oh, this is really cool because, yeah, if I don't ambush him with bats, uh, it will be enough time. So I will lure Venice and will be able to push back into there. Probably not. Ah, right. I can put new vampire into the lair. Apart from that, not the highest value because like what soil, amber soil. Wolves will do 2 damage and force reveal on a piece that I already know, so not that much. Fog, obviously, too important. But new vampire, she's not maturing anymore, right? But maybe she can get a point uh, from the night fight. And yes, at this point we're talking with Gio to be because he is expecting that the rumor is a vampire and like a fighter vampire. But to be honest, I wasn't able to have a fighter vampire in hand by that time. And I think he knew that, but obviously, yeah, all things, yes. So yeah, he had the perfect knowledge in theory, access to the perfect knowledge that it is not a fighter vampire, but obviously in such a hectic and very high pressure game, how like how can you remember that and keep all of that, right? Night supply. Will there be something interesting after the hoax? No, a hunter event. Wait, is he mystic user? Maybe he mystic user. Maybe not. And also the thing is that usually so late in the game, hunters are very deep in event deck. Like that the deck has only 30 events left, sometimes even less. But because of the hoax mature that shuffled that extra bunch of Dracula events and the play that forced hunters to do a lot other day actions, it is uh, like also a compliment to Gio consistent play that he was able to like handle of the trail and keep handle all of that and still supply so that the deck being deep into 40 events is not a shallow deck. No, wait, not a deep deck. It is not a deep deck. It is like fairly dangerous depth that hunters can have a lot. So yeah, Valona. Oh, I'm placing on the walls. Okay, interesting. I think I should have. Yeah, because it will be a night fight. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, no renewed vigor, no surprising return, nothing crazy revealing me. So I'm really. I think we can speed this up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think Gio is feeling demoralized here. Was feeling demoralized here. Uh, but to be honest, it was like difficult game to hunters, if I may say so. Not because the game opposed them that much, but also it was due to my play and like constant, relentless putting trouble on hunters and just lifting up fires, and so they were constantly forced to decide how and which fires they put down, right? Obviously, okay. Obviously, the 1v1 combat against Godalming, when Seward rolled only one on the horse, was a deal. But if you horse a lot, you should horse one sometimes, right? And the fight turned out to be not that consequential in a sense that Godalming was able to escape without an issue. It is Sunday, yeah. Oh, I missed that with Brussels. Go to Brussels. Interesting. What I'm doing here? Yeah, I think I'm feeling safe, right? I'm still. I mean, again, if hunters have CG, renewed vigor, and forewarned, and they actually are stuck on events, like it's not like they have 3 events left. There are some games that hunters are really spent on events and Dracula is moving around, but they have a really big pool of events. Wait, there's no renewed vigor yet? And I need to have to take 2 steps. So if they move around here, okay, slow horse. But if they move around, if they clear Vamp in Zurich, Jonathan Harker actually doing some work. And if they have, for example, CG and renewed vigor, that's and for Ward, for example, which is a lot to ask. Second renewed vigor, second for Ward, and second and hired scouts. Yeah, okay, that's a lot. Like maybe hunters have no events, so they know that it is hopeless. Not and Le Harf, yeah. But as Dracula, there is some stress. Like, okay, it is really good, it is really cool that you are so far ahead instead of being behind. But if you lose from that position, this is even worse then, right? Um, Aristocratic search without a stake, which is big deal. That Godalming is getting delayed, so he will not play a part next entire next day. And I'm fairly far away, so Helsing and Seward will have hard time playing a part too. Respect the wish power doesn't matter too much. Like even if uh, CG will pop up now, hmm, that would be interesting case. Yeah, okay. Okay. At this point, finally, like hunters have, they literally would need 1, 2, 3, 4 renewed vigor, forward movement events. There is a, oh wow, okay, wait, there is a renewed vigor. Surprising return. There is speedy telegraph. Yes. There is surprising return. Yes, there is a surprising return. Okay. Wait, did they lose this game now? So this is the point where you just okay. I for the entire game I did everything I could. Amsterdam cert. Yes, I avoided the quote unquote obvious or one of the best spots of Amsterdam. The issue is that Le Havre is connected through rails, so chartered carriage. I can be reached by chartered carriage. Seward has an event. Still Helsing can supply. 2v1, week 5, sense of emergency. Oh no, wait a second. No, 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 he can't reach me here, right? He already made one action. Ah, wait, what? Okay, okay. Mina 1v1 with not till 15 damage. Vampire Lair. This is one of the best hunter cards, right? Vampire Lair. Right? Pizza Wizard. Really good card. If hunters had Vampire Lair, yeah, that would be scary. Mina has charted courage. Okay, Mina is able to reach me, but 1v1, 15 health. No way. Ah, wait, she doesn't have forewarned. She doesn't have forewarned. 1, 2, 3, and she can reach me in 2 moves. Bats. Ah, okay, bats. Okay. So yeah. Bye. Okay. For a moment there, you know, for a slight moment there, with renewed vigor, speedy telegraph, and but yeah. Okay. Okay. So, a very interesting game. I think it shows the value. Uh, Geo was very rough here. I think maybe Gio was too much of result oriented in a sense that his decisions made up results that were really bad. But in other universes, he tries to horse, he rolls 2 horse and fights Godamik and Seward 2v1 with the lucky find and deals me a lot of damage, and I'm scrambling for something. Or Seward escapes the 2v1 fight because he played a knife, and let's say Dracula didn't have double funk or was expecting dodge after the knife, and he survives. And then it's not. I mean, it is fairly inconvenient. It is fairly bad, but not as devastating. So yeah. But you know what? Everything piece by piece started by me setting up a trap on Seward going to clear my trail. And I, first of all, knew that the trap will be revealed, so the trap is valuable. Like the trap will be sprung. And hunters at that point have some movement, right? One way or the other. So yeah, go fight those pesky hunters. Like claw them, mesmerize them, fang them, bite them, do stuff to them, and the bite into the vampiric influence. Yeah, yeah. And traps of a not very straightforward, bound to every rule trail building, in the sense that, okay, rumored reckless into new vampire, yeah, and that new vampire matured, mattered. 3 points. If hunters had one more day here, and they knew that they do have, they were able to play probably renewed vigor day later with all 4 hunters. Maybe something bad would happen, Maybe they would have the second forewarned, and one of my folks was ditched by the behind the veil. So every little decision mattered here. Every little step. That was a very interesting game. It was interesting to see how. So, yeah, Gio is here a little bit bashing himself, but you know, I could see a scenario when after everything, hunters have a shot at winning. And after such a devastating first 2 weeks of the game, to bring up the game to a state where you can see that hunters can win is, I think, a statement also of dedication and skill. So yeah, I think it is a double lesson, like in a sense of the hunters relentless too, and supplying and supplying and supplying, and keeping up with the trail clearing can bring you back into the game. So yeah, I hope you like this game. I definitely like it. It was really cool, and yeah, and I hope you will have a good night. Night, Dracula.